Today I'm gonna be telling you how to get the Crown of Madness, which is the purple crown I'm wearing, and whatchamacallit. What's the name of the robes? What's the name of the robes? What's Robes of Madness, and I guess Pants of Madness. I don't know. Pants of Madness. Wow, that was actually a pretty good guess. So what you're gonna want to go do is you want to just join the server, go into book 2, and make sure that the people in the server are doing chapter 1 always. If you want, you can also do this and press the buttons, which is the first step of getting the Sword of Healing. That's interesting. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to make sure, I don't know if it can go higher. My friend Dragon Master Leo 5, I think, he did it for 7 minutes, so, but people are doing it at 5 minutes. But what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna make sure you have that red key door open as with the mod. You're gonna want to make sure those two things have been used. Gonna make sure they have been used, and as soon as it hits the minute mark, you're gonna go back to the door, and I'm gonna tell you why. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to make sure, again, you're gonna want to make sure you have the red key and the mop. Use them. Go ahead and use them. And then if you do that correctly, which I doubt you can't, because it's literally 2 items, unless you don't find them or somebody's trolling them, I don't see why you wouldn't use them. So this is also the Maple Donuts hideout, and it's also a couple of minutes ago I made a video called the Maple Donut Jump Scare, and my friend Middlecoff said, is that real? Yes, it is. It's what I'm just trying. It's what I'm showing you how to do. Doggy! They're teaming up. So anyways, now what you're going to want to do is pretty much the same thing that I've been saying for the last couple of minutes. You want to make sure you have that red key and that broom. Okay, they used it. So I'm gonna see if it's able to be knockable. Hold on. I'm not sure when it turns out to be knockable, but I know you can deliver a nice cold hard knock onto it. I mean, it's technically the person inside doing it, because the whole Maple Donut thing is getting this elephant's mom, who's also an elephant, out of this place, out of this door. I'm turning my volume up. And the guy who attacks you won't be able to get you. Oscar, you knock, okay? So there's also like a piggy, and you're gonna try to run from him if you don't want to get jump scared like him. He also has the same thing as the Memories jump scare, except he looks like Coco from that old game. Coco. Like orange clothes and like a brownish, blackish piggy. But he has the same thing as Memories jump scare. Ah! Okay, that was a horrible. Let's Toger. Let's dance tougher. I know he meant to say together, but tougher, because that's what it actually says. I'm not sure if it's before 7 minutes or exactly 7 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm not getting a knock. You're basically kind of like piggy walking, or if you're like double it and you're doing bot, then it's however many knocks you have, and then you gotta go to the cafeteria and enter that in on a dice, which is right behind a bench. Okay? No, you probably don't know. I'll show you the dice locations, but 2 of them are in the laundry, One of them is inside the cafeteria or the diner, whichever one you can prefer to call it. Also, here's an interesting tip. If you want to get the tombstone trap before it goes, and you have all the skeletons and you don't know where to find the last piece because you can't get it, this one's right here. This one's right there. Might be able to knock. Come on, knock. No, that was not a knock. Or else it would have let me do it again. There's this one time where I double clicked it, so it did 14. Not sure it can go over 9, because I've gotten 9 a couple times, but I've never actually got 10. There was one time where I got 14. It's because I clicked 7 twice. There were 7 knocks, and I clicked it twice. And if you want a little help, then what you would do is you would take the code. You would say how many knocks it is in chat. Like, let's say it's 7 knocks. So you type in 7M, and it just works for some reason. I'll wait. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 6M. 6M. Yep, you gotta say M. You gotta say M. That's the magic. Literally. No. What the? I need to take off R6 and put on R16. I need to put on R. It's 6M in the cafe. It's 6M. So basically, yeah, you can just spectate. I'm just gonna spectate. I don't really need to be alive anyway. So yeah, one of the locations is all the way over there, but at the end of the lockers, and that's another dead location. We're doing it extremely fast. Okay, I am impressed. However, is Piggy in there? So it's gonna. So next time you're gonna click on it, it's gonna make the sound you do. It makes when somebody knocks on the door. When somebody opens up the safe and opens up the door. That's the sound it's gonna make. See, you hear it? It's kind of like the screwdriver sound too. So then you gotta wait a little bit. Hopefully, Piggy doesn't catch it. But okay, now you go into this little underground. Okay, now you're gonna want to pull the levers all the way to the wall. Typically, that's pushing them away. But the next thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to keep these spam. Also, creep to the video on this, but if you're watching this video, then you might as well stay. Alright, so they got 1, they got 2. So they're gonna just spam click it right here. Is somebody going over? Somebody going back over? Because after you click all these, what you are gonna want to do is pulling it all the way back to the wall. And eventually, when all these lamps are out, then that means it's gonna close that door and open that one. And when that happens, Piggy's gonna spawn all the way over there. Beware of Piggy, beware of it. Beware of it. I think I'm missing one. Weird. It's not like this. You see Piggy just spawned. Piggy spawned. You gotta run. See, Piggy's about to spawn. Piggy's gonna spawn. See, Piggy just spawned. Okay. So now what they're gonna want to do is they're gonna want to try and enter the code, which was 6 something something. Wait, somebody clicked on something? That's a big info. So basically, you're gonna to want to enter the same code that was the original amount of knocks, 1, 2, and 3. In this case, it was 6 something something. I don't know, it might have been 6 3 something, but anyways, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enter that. Make sure you do not enter anything else. But if you don't know how to count, if you don't know how to count, you're going to want to count buttons. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tap them. Before you tap them, you're going to want to count them. If it has the same amount of number as the knocks, and you have to do it in order. So if it has the same amount of number, then you're going to click it. You have to do that in order. And then when that happens, a door's going to open up. And you are going to have to go through that door and then go through another door, which you don't actually have to do another thing for that one. It's just, if you go through that door, it teleports you back into the main alleys. And then what happens is, well, you get the badge and you get the Crown of Madness, the Rose of Madness, and the Pants of Madness. This is exactly what I was trying to get to show everybody how to get Mummy and